Paul Max Berchi. Paul Max Berchi, Latvian, Paul's Max Berči, 1 January 1840 – 1 February 1911, was a Baltic German architect, working mainly in what is now Latvia. He was city architect of Liepāja for more than 30 years and designed numerous both public and private buildings for the city, around 70 of which are extant. Biography. Paul Max Berchi was born in Strasbourg in Germany, in a family of carpenters. He was one of 9 children. He studied in Berlin and also abroad. He left Berlin due to its fierce competition and sought a career as an architect in what are now the Baltic states. The first years of his career he worked for several different architectural firms. From 1860 to 1864, he was in Riga working in the firm of Heinrich Schiele. He then moved to Daugavpils, where he was engaged in the construction of a railway line between Daugavpils and Vitebsk. At the same time, he accepted separate commissions and took on Wilhelm Neumann as his pupil. In 1871, he was invited to become city architect of Liepāja by the mayor of the city, and he would keep the position until 1902. At the time, the city experienced a rapid growth due to industrialization and trade, and through his many commissions Berchi contributed significantly to the architecture of the city. He worked mainly in medievalist styles such as Neo-Gothic and Neo-Romanesque. Red brick, or a mix of red brick and other materials, was often favored by Berchi. His range was broad, and he designed private residences as well as religious and public buildings. Despite many of these buildings having been destroyed during World War II, this includes the former Spa Hospital 1871–1875, the Liepāja Gymnasium building today owned by University of Liepāja 1883–1884, the Lutheran Church of St. Anne 1892–1893, the former District Court building now City Council, and numerous residential buildings. Berchi died in Liepāja in 1911. His archive is in Liepāja Museum. Many of the buildings which he designed are today marked with plaques bearing his name.